Shall we sort out how to avoid creasing under the eyes once and for all? So I'm going to share with you a couple of tips that I do to try and avoid creasing. So I've my base on, but I don't have anything under my eyes. I didn't put my concealer on yet, and I'm going to go in first of all with a nice hydrating cream, and I'm using the eye cream here from Bobbi Brown. This is a lovely one. So you just pat a small amount in, and I want you to let it sit for a couple of minutes to absorb. If you don't hydrate that area, your skin is actually going to pull all the moisture from the concealer, and that's what can happen when it starts to settle into fine lines because you're only left with the pigment. So this next tip is specifically for people who are a little bit more mature. So when you smile a bit, you want to see where most of your wrinkles are. So most of my fine lines and wrinkles are out here at the edge. So I'm actually going to place the concealer in the areas that don't wrinkle as much. So that's inside here and inside here. But I do still like to give a little bit of lift on either side. Now I'm going to let that sit for a minute or two. And the reason I do that is when it sits for a minute or two, it dries down. You're going to get more out of your concealer. It's going to be a little bit more dense, so you won't have to use as much, but you'll still get the coverage. And then you can either use a brush or you can use a sponge. My preference is the sponge, but I'm going to show the brush on this side where you're just going to look up and you're going to pat in that concealer. Now we're going to powder. Have a quick look, see if anything has settled into any lines. If it has, tap it away, and then I want you to get a little bit of loose powder, look up again, and press. Let me know if you try it.